Hi everyone, my name is Ivan, and today I really want to talk with you about stress and about how to stay calm in stress, how to keep peaceful mind inside. All of us are growing and experiencing many difficulties. But if you look at yourself as a child and you look at yourself nowadays, you see that you have mastered many things. You know many things, you know how to deal with them, you know how to overcome some unexpected situations, you know how to make deals with people, you know how to control your emotions, in some sense at least. Whom you see now before your eyes. So I think I am one of the most lacking confidence people in my past, in my childhood. I was really insecure, and I felt many fears towards classmates, towards teachers, towards society, even though I had very idealistic thinking, even though I have quite good parents who were loving me a lot, I had this kind of stress within myself. That's why eventually I have started learning what stress is about, and having more than 10 years of coaching practice, I can share some things with you, okay? And today I'll just talk about 4 major keys how to overcome stress and how to bring back peace to yourself. And first thing I want to share out is system in your life. There are a lot of people around the world who do not put in a system what is going on, what is happening with them day after day. They are going through the number of accidents, they are meeting unexpected situations hour after an hour. They think everything would work somehow, but it doesn't. And eventually they are getting a lot of stress. But system is the thing which is quite magic, because it differs us from the apes and from the other animals. We can systematize and we can organize our life, okay? First of all, if you know what's going one after another, you would feel much more confident. And it is not only a topic of organization of external things, or also about internal things. Are you praying? Are you meditating? Are you reading books? Are you controlling your emotions or exploring them? How do you feel? Are you writing your diary day after day? Are you analyzing what was good, what was bad, what went well, and what was lacking during the previous day? And you can, based on that, organize yourself better. And based on that, you also can see what you can master even more. Having all that in practice, you will feel more and more confidence. So first thing is system. If you know when you get up, when you go to bed, if you know what kind of things are making you worry all the time, what makes you worry just rarely, what is frustrating you, what is inspiring you, and if you put inspiring things into daily routine, then you'll see that your life can change. So first thing, one more time, is a system. Can you make your life a system? And actually, even when you are getting into a stressful situation, when you are getting into a conflict with some dear to you, when you are getting into a very dangerous situation probably, you can remember the system of your life. You can see benefits that you already have created, and you can now imagine that you can overcome the current situation as well. Thing number 2 is pictures. Pictures in your mind. Inspiring pictures energized by life values. Mainly they are pictures about your future. They could be about your goals, your dreams, or they could be pictures of your past when you really delighted your life, when you really were excited, when you really felt well and energized, when you were intoxicated with love or with some spiritual experiences. So everything of that can bring you back to yourself. in the stressful situation. Even remembering, even getting the bit of a sense of that past experience might make you smile, might make you relax, okay? So pictures energized by values. And of course, if you're thinking about your future, if you have dreams, if you want to help someone, if you want to save the world, okay, let's say, if you want to explore the universe, if you want to make things right which are still wrong in your surroundings or on the planet Earth, okay, then you will have more pool of energy inside of you, which makes you more powerful and more confident in the stressful situations, okay? So what you can do, even you are already now in a stress, even now you feel very insecure, you feel some fear of future consequences, you feel some fear of life which might get worse. Just pay your attention to your dream, okay? Just think, I am living for the sake of what? And if you are living for the sake, then you can make a step into that future. And from that future, 5 years ahead, 10 years, you can look back at the current moment and think, well, it was just one of many difficulties which I could overcome. Because I have power. Because I have good experiences in my life as well. So this is the second point. Pictures of your future or of your past energized by values. The third point, how to stay calm in the intense situation, in the stressful situation, is roots, which give you hope. What do I mean? We are living for the sake of something greater than we are, okay? If we see great example of people around us, if you see parents' example, for instance, if you know some world teachers, spiritual teachers that are inspiring you by some thoughts, by some ideas or their life example, then you will think of connection with them, internal, spiritual, connection by values. And you can examine that those spiritual things are the roots for all good people in the universe, okay? If you have this kind of roots, belief in God, love towards people around you, friendship, okay? Sacrifice for the greater sake, then you will feel, okay, that's just an exam, what is happening now. It's just a test for me to pass. Somebody or something wants me to be stressful, but I'm a person enrooted to values. I'm the person enrooted to spiritual path in my life. And I know I will have many tests, I will have many exams, and I can overcome. And the fourth point is awareness. Awareness of unpredictability and accidentalness of life. We can have dreams, we can have a lot of visions, we may have great goals, we dream of being healthy and strong and being very lovely, loving people and good and kind and helping others, but still our lives in this universe, we can say, are in hands of God, or we can say that still we do not control 100% what's going around us. We can think, we can meditate and pray, and that's very valuable. At the same time, we should not make gods of ourselves, okay? Because as far as you get to the feeling of arrogance, you will miss or you will lose this peaceful mind inside. Because if you are arrogant, you're dreaming of your greatness, you're dreaming of your goal achievements, and something goes wrong, you just increase your stress. And even in case you'll get to your destination point, would you be happy? So key is to make the process of going towards your goal also delightful, or at least mindful. Okay? When you know what you're doing time after time, second after second, when you understand your priorities, when you understand your values, when you understand your practical abilities in a moment, okay? And when you take your time for relaxation, when you take your time for training, when you take your time to train others probably, yeah? When you take your time to read books, when you take your time to care about the universe around you, or at least take care of the plants on your window. Those basic things would make you more powerful and more confident. And then, if you get into some stressful again situation, in some conflict, in some fighting, then you can see, it's part of my system. I know that tests would come. You can remember about your values, pictures. You can remember about your roots and feel strength. And you can also remember that you are not predicting everything around you. If you win, you win, okay? If you lose, at least this time. But this is not the end. Life continues. Even spiritual life, which we do not experience maybe so much now, has no end at all. And knowing all these things and feeling them inside of you brings you back to a peaceful mind, to calmness inside, from which you can gain power to go through any difficulties in your life. That's what I wanted to share with you. And now simply I want to say thank you. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your efforts to become better day by day, to grow day by day, to help others, and to find your path of a dream, your spiritual path, your path to the better you. Thank you, and see you.